Hey guys, so today's going to be a bit of a different video for those who have watched previous videos. It's going to be more of an introduction. I'm starting a floss tube. Be nervous for me. Somebody from Florida just decided to call. I don't know who that was. Sorry. Anyways, so I'm going to do the Know Your Needle Worker tag. So to start off, my name's Amy because I changed my name. Finally figured out how to do it. Okay, backstory. My channel name originally was just my name, Amy Taylor. But when people would try to look me up, apparently there is... What are you doing, S'more? Apparently there's a lady who is a stripper, also named Amy Taylor. So I would constantly get the question from like teachers from the kids' school going, "You're not like a pole dancer, are you?" I'm like, no. I definitely don't look like a pole dancer. No. I'm usually the second one after that. So I looked it up on YouTube, figured out how to change my name. Changed my name to Creativity by Gidge. So I'll have to start introducing myself, which is kind of weird for me. But I decided to buckle down and just do a floss tube. So here goes nothing. The Know Your Needle Worker tag. Number 1, where do you live? I live in a small town called Santan Valley in Arizona. What do you do for a living? I am a stay-at-home mom and something new, dun, 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 I'm a color street stylist. So if you're interested, just a little plug, if you're interested, message me down below and we'll figure out how to talk, because it just dawned on me that you can't do private messaging on YouTube anymore, or at least I don't think you can. So Maui Mystic is the color that I have on my nails now. But I absolutely love this product. So if you have questions or if you want to know more about it, let me know. I'm thinking about doing a separate video on my channel at some point. Just me doing my nails to show how simple and easy it is. Takes 5 to 10 minutes to do, and you're good for 2 weeks. And it's awesome. I love them. So this is a new adventure for me. I just joined with them about a month ago or so. So I'm super excited and super excited to get the word out about this product because I can't say enough good things about them. 3 favorite hobbies other than cross stitch. This is where the trouble lies. Where do I begin? So I've been on YouTube for about 2 or 3 years now, and I'm sure if you're watching this one, you will see that I have like 300 something videos up on YouTube. So I'm not new to this, but I am new to the face-to-face thing because 95% of my videos are of just my hands. But I'm into everything. Anything that I can try, I'm willing to try. I'm not good at anything. I'm not a jack of all trades. That's not true. Jack of all trades, master of none. Art journaling, cross-stitching, or other than cross-stitching, sorry. Crocheting, plastic canvas, latch hooking. That's another new, old favorite of mine. I just got into diamond painting, which is what you see over here. I'm almost done with my first one. It was a 60 by 80 and I'm this close to being done. Art journaling, scrapbooking, card making. As you can see, all the crazy fun stuff behind me. Altering things. I love to do anything that keeps my hands busy. So that was way more than 3. Another thing we'll learn about me today is I'm very random, and just when you think we've gone down all the rabbit holes, I'll find one that you never thought was possible. Like, I'm just that random, and I can't remember what I said 5 minutes ago. So if I repeat myself, or if I ask you what was I just talking about, don't worry, that's normal. Number 4, do you have any children? Yes, I do. I have 4. I have Alyssa, who's 16. I have Brianna, who's 15. Jonah, who is 9, almost 10. He'll be 10 in September. And Scarlett, who turned 8. So, because people look at me and go, what? Okay, backstory. Brianna and Alyssa are my husband's older daughters from previous relationships. I've had Brianna living with me since she was about 3, almost 4. And I've had Alyssa since she was 6. Now, Brianna does have contact with her mother. Alyssa has pretty much 0 contact with her mother. So I've had Alyssa for about 10 years now. It's just, they're my girls. That's the way I look at it. I've raised them. I love them. I just didn't give birth to them. Jonah and Scarlett are my children with my husband, Jason. And they look exactly like me. They're my mini-me's. If I ever wanted to know what I look like as a dude, I look at my son. If I want to remember how old what I look like when I was like 8, I look at Scarlett, and that's pretty much it. Every once in a while, you might see them on my channel. You'll never see their faces, but you'll see their hands. So just a heads up. So if you go back into some of my other videos, you might see little hands in there. Those are my kids. Do you have any pets? I also have 4. 4 seems to be our number. We have 3 dogs that are Chihuahuas. They are Chihuahua Dachshund mix, and they're all female, named Sven, Olaf, and Junior. Junior looks exactly like her mom and dad. She's black and tan. Olaf is all white with a couple of brown patches on her, and Sven is all brown with a white strip down her nose. This is also, they were born when Frozen was really big, and Scarlett was like 3 or 4 and decided she wanted to name them Olaf and Sven, even though they're boy names and the girls are dogs. Or the dogs are girls. Sorry, I said that backwards. Anyways, and then we have S'more, who is a cat, who she's in the house all the time. So you might see her jump up on my chair or get jealous and jump in my lap and get in my face because she has high anxiety. She's a calico. She's beautiful. And she's my 2-year-old child. I swear, she's a toddler. Number 6, what's your favorite movie? So I wrote this question down and went, I don't know. So growing up, my favorite movie was Gidget. Sandra Dee, Moondoggie, hence the creativity by Gidge. So when I explained to my friends that I thought it was really cool that Gidget was girl plus midget, it kind of stuck as my high school nickname because I'm kind of short. So Gidget was my nickname in high school. Today, though, I would have to say, like, Moulin Rouge is one of my all-time favorites. Of course, the classics like Dirty Dancing, Grease. A movie we just watched, actually, over the weekend was Ready Player One. That, I thought, was a really good movie. Now, I'm not a big gamer. I'm surrounded by gamers. All my kids love to play games. But I thought that was a phenomenal movie. That has to be, like, on my top 5-ish or so. What is your favorite TV show? Which one isn't? That's the real question. So, Grey's Anatomy, Supernatural, Friends, all-time favorite. Friends, Glee, because I was a choir geek growing up. There's just too many. There's just way too many. Like, I know I'm forgetting a million of them right now. My favorite channel, however, like TV channel, is the ID channel. Probably sounds a little morbid, but that's okay. I'm really into true crime. So, 9 times out of 10, that's what's on my TV or on my Netflix or somewhere it's on. I'm also a big wrestling fan. It's okay if you just laughed. It's fine. I'm a big WWE fan. So, favorite music, top of the line would be country. And anything like 80s I'm cool with. I like a lot of 90s hip-hop. I'm not a big fan of rap. And I'm not a big fan of, like, heavy metal. So when they're screaming and you can't really understand the lyrics, I can't do it. But pretty much anything else I'm good with. As long as there's not like a lot of cursing and derogatory words, I'm good with it. But yeah, country music is 9 times out of 10 what's playing. Favorite book. Again, don't have a favorite book. I read... I'll give you a demonstration. Right now, I am in the middle of reading... You're sitting on top of it. The Girl on the Train. Girl with the Dragon Tattoo. Wrinkle in Time. Game of Thrones, because of Michelle Bendy Stitchy. And I'm pretty proud of the progress. I've been reading for about 2 weeks. And then I have one on my Kindle. And I just got one from B.A. Paris. I think it's called The Breakdown, because Stitcherista Danielle recommended it. And so, yeah. Something to learn about me is that I have, like, ADHD, but only when it comes to certain things. So I can't just read one book. I have to read, like, 10 at a time. I can't do just one craft. I have to do, like, 10 at a time. Which is contradictory to the fact of when I work on a project, I want to just do that project start to finish and then finish it. So I don't think I'll be one of those, never say never, but I don't think I would be one of those people that'll have like 20 plus whips on the go. But I could be. I could be. Because like right now I'm working on a stitchy project, I'm working on a diamond painting, I'm reading like 6 books at once. So I could be. Who inspired you to make YouTube videos? So in the beginning, which I comment in like my very first video, I thought YouTube was just about like haha funny, people fell on their face, stupid video type things. I didn't realize that it was like educational. So my sister-in-law asked me if I could crochet her a baby blanket for her sister, and I said, yeah, sure, no problem, but I didn't really know any patterns, and I didn't know how to read them. So she's like, I'll look it up on YouTube. What? I'm not wasting my time on funny videos. Like, you gave me a project, I need to do this. Seriously, I need to figure out how to do this. And she's like, no, seriously, look it up on YouTube. So I looked it up on YouTube, and holy smokes, that opened up a whole new world for me, because I've crocheted... I only knew how to do one stitch, and so I would just crochet baby blankets with that one stitch. Now I know how, you know, corner to corner stitching, how to read a diagram. I've learned it all, but in the process of doing that, I saw, you know how they do like the recommended list on the side? There was a recommended list on the side that said, hey, by the way, make a album out of paper bags. And I was like, what? You can do that? So one thing led to another, that led thing to another, and here we are. So the people who inspired me to make Flosstube videos, though, Bendy Stitchy, Michelle Garrett. We haven't exactly like been talking back and forth, but I've left a comment here and there, and she's commented back here and there. And the last comment she made, I really pondered, and she was like, just do it. Basically, just do it. So, Michelle, if you're watching, you got another one. Threw the hook in, the fish took the bite. We're doing a Flosstube. Stitcherista Danielle is actually the first person that came up when I was looking up cross stitch. So I started watching. She was like the only person I watched, because I was like, no, if I watch any more people, I'm going to get sucked in, and then I'm not going to be able to do anything else, because all I can do is watch Danielle. And it happened. I didn't listen to myself. So now I'm like subscribed to a whole bunch of people who are all stitchy people. Off the Grid Needle Arts, Caroline. I love her. I just love her. So I watch all of her videos. Now, the people that I've named off, I've literally started from video 1, and I'm caught up to today. Except for maybe 1 or 2. So yeah, I'm one of those people. Stitchy Jules is another one. I'll just show you this super fast, but I blame her. It's okay if she doesn't take the blame, but I blame her anyway. This is my newest project. I received it last Saturday from Heaven and Earth Designs. It's my first Haid. So Stitchy Jules, if you don't watch her, she does a ton of humongous king-size bed, huge projects. And I've watched all of her videos and I'm like, I could do that. Right? So I convinced the hubby with Stitchy Jules' theory, which is, yes, it's a large chunk of change now, but in the time that it takes me to stitch this, if I average out the price of what I paid for it and average it out with the next, 10 years that it takes me to do it, it's only like $3 a month. It made sense to me. We're running with it. We're just going to go with it. The hubby let me do it, so he apparently agreed. And Ginger Gerald. Ginger Gerald, I love him. I love just his demeanor and who he is, and he's just Gerald. Like, he's awesome. But I love him more than anything because of the fact that my son watches him. I have 3 girls, 1 boy, the only one interested in cross-stitching, the boy, because of Ginger Gerald. Because he does like all these architectural, realistic type things. I do a lot of whimsical and fun and fantasy and that sort of stuff, but my son is very mathematical and he loves architecture. So every time, it doesn't matter where he is in the house, if I put Ginger Gerald on, he's here. Are you watching Ginger without me? Did you seriously start Ginger without me? And I'm like, hold on, dude. I can start it over. It's all good. So I'm not allowed to watch Ginger Gerald without the boy, or I have to watch it twice, which is fine by me. So he gets 2 views by me, if that's how it works, because my son has to watch it, because he loves to watch like all of his progress. He is so in love with the King Henry VIII project that he's doing right now, so I have to let Jonah know if there's any updates at all on that project. So yes, I'm only going to name off those 5, because I mentioned Stitchy Jules. What one word describes you best? In the last 18 minutes or so, if you haven't figured it out, my one word for me, random. I can go with caring and compassionate, and I'm one of those people that I will give you the shirt off my back. I will go above and beyond to help you out. But I am freaking random. I never know what I'm going to do. If you don't know what I'm going to do, I sure don't know what's going to happen. I can't remember what I said 5 minutes ago. So, as for Flosstube, so for anyone who is an old subby that is watching this video, I'm just going to let you know, I'm going to do Flosstube, but I'm still going to keep my channel, because we all know I'm random and I have crafting ADHD, which means I never know what I'm going to be doing tomorrow. I don't know what I'm going to be in the mood for 10 minutes from now. So I will try to remember to specifically label all of my videos as to what they are. So Flosstube will be all my cross stitching and things like that. If I do any diamond painting videos, I will label those diamond painting, art journaling, scrapbooking, crocheting, life updates, whatever it may be, because I'm not going to separate out my channel. First off, I don't think I have enough subscribers. Like, I had to stop monetizing my videos because I don't have enough subbies, which is fine by me. I don't care. But if by chance my channel does grow and I do start getting more subscribers because of other things that I'm doing, like planners, when I started doing planners, I had a huge jump in subscribers. So, not that I'm saying I'm not hoping that I don't get a jump in subscribers, but if it doesn't happen, I understand. I'm a lot to take in, I think. It's all good. I'm used to it. That's how it is in my real life. I'm a lot to take in. So, I'm gonna, like I said, I'm not gonna separate my channel into the different sections because it took me 3 years just to get like the 600 subscribers that I have now. Did I say 6 years or 3 years? I meant to say 3 years if I screwed that up. 3 years to get the 600 subscribers that I have now. So I'm not separating it. But, like I said, I will label it to separate. And I do have playlists, so I do try to separate that way as well. Hopefully that works. As for cross-stitching, because that's what we're really here for, I'm working on a secret project. And that sucks that I have to say it's a secret project, because it's not really a secret project. I just can't show it to anybody. It's for my friend. Her and her husband are getting ready to celebrate 30 years together. 30 years of marriage. That's awesome. But I'm this close to being done with it. I gotta finish the back stitching on it. And then I'm gonna show it to them because they live in Kansas. And the game plan was they were gonna come out to visit, but life happens. It's cool. So they're not coming out to visit. But I'm gonna show them so they get first, wah, and then I'll come back and show you guys before I mail it out to them. And then once that guy is done, we're gonna Vanna White it. This guy begins, because I'm super excited, and the thing is massive, and it's huge. And I ordered everything from Haid because I thought it would be simple. So I got it's 18 count Ada, easy guide. Thank goodness, because that's a lot, y'all. It's a lot. It's a lot. Super thick. It's taller than my 8-year-old daughter. Just to roughly give you an idea. So, and then all the DMC is so beautifully. I know it looks frumpy in the bag, but you know, it's because I keep petting it. Is that bad? They say it's DMC, but it feels a lot softer than DMC. Maybe I'm just inexperienced and I don't know the things. But they're all laminated. I think there's like 7 or 8 laminated sheets. You get the symbol, the DMC color, and then these little locking things that they have all the... I love it. It's simple. It's easy. Not really. But I'm going with it. So, that's my next project. Now, my only concern with the Flosstube thing is because I see a lot of people do whips. They do a lot of projects at the same time. I don't know if I'm going to do that, but I don't know if I'm going to stick just to this project. So the good news is, if you like surprises, you'll always be surprised, because I don't know what I'm doing. That's going to be like on my tombstone. She died because she didn't know what she was doing. I never know what I'm doing. That's the truth. So, I hope you guys don't mind random. I hope you guys don't mind spunky and loud, and I might slip a curse word out there every once in a while. I try really hard not to, but it happens. I'm pretty much an open book. So, if you've made it this far, if there's another tag that you would like me to do or are interested in hearing me answer, I'll pretty much answer anything. Pretty much. So, again, Color Street, if you're interested, I'll send you out a pamphlet and a sample. Comment down below. We'll get to chit-chatting. I'm super excited about this new journey, and I hope you guys are okay with hanging out with someone who's as crazy and random as I am, and you join me, because cross-stitching is something that's new to me, and it's become a massive passion. So, on that note, I will bid you adieu, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!